SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hello and welcome back to what will almost certainly be the last bit of the messenger, if this even goes up on the channel. I cannot believe they never gave me something to fill in that upper row. It drives me so nuts. Anyway, I'm going to go do a New Game Plus, and we're going to see how long it takes me to get to the mask and find out what the deal is. I think that's the main thing I got to do. The other things that are left, I don't know if I can even accomplish them, so... New Game Plus. I see I get a choice between the two. Okay, we're doing a New Game Plus. Every additional cycle also allows you to pick an additional item to be available from the start. Select the one you want to add with this run. Huh. Increases difficulty, but you get one item. I see. Lightfoot Tabby lets me run on water? I don't remember really using that. I think I forgot I even had it. The Power Thistle, I thought that mainly just made the ogres throw you up into the air. Ruxton's Amulet lets you go back to the Cloud Ruins. The Wax Candle lets you do the Dark Cave, but if I was going to do that, I would just, you know, there's an achievement for not having the candle when you cross it anyway, so, like, that would be not the one to take. I guess give me the Power Thistle? Like, what good does it do me bringing that along? I don't know. What's your name? Shirk? Was I already Shirk? Short. How about Short? Okay. My name is Short. Are you sure? Yeah. This is the very beginning. I know I got some items, I guess. Another day at Sildo side of the so-called... Yeah, okay. This is exactly the same, huh? Exactly the same beginning. I wonder if I can actually beat the boss first thing in this, given that it's... I mean, it's New Game Plus, so it's probably harder, but, like, I have more... Hi. Welcome to New Game Plus. See, he was actually saying all incoming damage increase +1. Boss's hit points increase +5. You will need to pay 50 time shards up front for me to save you, otherwise it's game over. Wow. That's a heck of a thing. So I guess I need to... What was the first thing you said? Welcome to New Game Plus. +1. Hope you're ready for a challenge. Okay, got it. Okay. If you don't have 50 time shards at the time of death, you just... Game is over. Interesting. Alright, well... Let's see if I can beat the boss. And all the ninjas perished. It's a tragedy, that. Hello, the Demon King. Do I even get a chance to fight him? I don't think I do I? Right, and the Western Hero shows up and... Yeah. And that's the shopkeeper? No, it's not, is it? Because the shopkeeper is the first of the order. That's just some guy. Marmothazel. There he is. Keep an eye on the worm. That's me, I'm the worm. Yeah, that's absolutely not the shopkeeper, I don't think. Huh. Great. I wonder what this guy's class name was before... You know, becoming the Western hero. No idea. Godspeed, messenger. I got the scroll. And there he goes. Fades from existence somehow. I didn't get to learn to do that. How did that guy do that? No idea. I bet you the shopkeeper's gonna have something to say about this being a different scenario than it used to. Oh, the mask is already here. Huh. Interesting. Well, first let's talk to the shopkeeper. Chat. Climbing claws. Climbing claws. Yeah, okay, cool. Great, John Guyton. Cool. So... Mask. Welcome in... Okay, hey, what's a lot... Sorry, go ahead. Oh, no, wait, please. Okay, yeah. This is just... Okay. There's too many people in the shop. You were here first, messenger, so go ahead. I just want to understand what the deal is with this mask. The deal? What an ironic choice of words. I'm indeed here to offer you a deal available to New Game Plus adventurers exclusively. Do come and see me if you're interested to learn more about the deal. In the meantime, I'll be sharing the occasional joke for your entertainment. Great. So what's the deal? Hey, I'm in New Game Plus. Will you tell me about the deal now? Why, absolutely. The deal has to do with voodoo magic. Voodoo magic? Yes, I just said that. No, but I meant, no, you were just expressing. Go ahead. What's that? All right, no, you can't talk. This is going to just keep happening with this. It's really hard to voice act this. Ah, not again. Keep going, Mask. So, if you want, I can use voodoo magic to make you stronger for a price. How much stronger? 3 times to be exact, and I'll even double your hit points as a bonus. Okay, what's the price? I just need a proper sacrifice. You don't happen to have a greed demon lying around, do you? I do, but... Well, you don't have to accept it, but that's the deal. Allow me to sacrifice your familiar, and I will increase your power. So, Adventurer, will you take the deal? Once committed, it cannot be undone. So, I give him Quarble. I get twice the hit points and 3 times the attack damage. But if I die, I'm dead forever? It's basically... It's essentially Seal Soul, but of course this... Steel Soul, rather. But of course this came first. Sure! Sure. Let's do it. Quarble, you don't mind, do ya? Oh, so you're just gonna sell my soul like that? Easy, little creature. This will only take a moment. Yeah, the deal's off. I am not taking part in any sacrifices. Excuse me, it's the deal. And once committed, cannot be undone. Now behold as I utter the voodoo magic words. Saperlipopet tapacidid... What? Hang on. Does this mean anything? I'm trying to read all the letters in, like, the different colors. S-R-E-T-S-G... What about backwards? Tidnage... Yeah, that's nothing. Saperlipopet tapas disgendit. Huh. I feel like there's got to be something where this comes from, but I don't know what it is, so, et popil repas... Nope, I don't know. Anyway. Oh, he's just gonna eat him, isn't he? All in except the deal. Quarble's still here, though. Quarble's okay. That's it? Yes, you can relax now. So much for the sacrifice. Indeed, little creature, as fear is voodoo energy source, I merely needed you to believe it was the end for you. So I'm free to go? Absolutely. Hey, I'm sorry, I was just... Wait a second. I look really evil now. Hey, I'm sorry, I was just... Yeah, we're done here, don't bother. You've shown your true colors, I'm out. So long, next time you die will be the last. Wow, you are unreal. Apparently, yes. Do you have any idea how long it took us to convert the greed demons to our side? I'm sorry, No more lifelines. Better put that attack boost to good use. Huh. Oh, I just thought of another one. If Woodkin Island was ruled by a pharaoh, what would his name be? Tutankhamun! Great. Thank you. So now I'm evil. Hi. Can we chat about what I did? No, we can't. Okay, cool. But I'm not going to tell him his shop looks like a... doesn't look like a shop, so he can't get mad at me about that later. Cool. I took the deal. Now let's just see if I can survive until I get the quill. The Lady Quill. Queen of Quills, I guess. Of course, if I fall in a pit, that's it right there, right? Nothing can save me from falling in a pit. It's just the end of the game. That's pretty rough, actually. Oh, but I do triple damage with every swing, which is nice. And it also means my triple damage first strike is probably 9 times damage, I'm guessing? Probably breathe through a lot of stuff, but again, if I fall in a pit, I'm dead, so there's that. Also, of course, if I don't find a healing gourd, presumably it'll take me a very long time to heal up from any damage I take. But in the meantime, everything's probably going to be fairly simple, I would think. Aside from death hits. Aside from that. You don't have to watch this entire thing, by the way. I just go along until I, fail or succeed or something. I don't know. You've seen this. So wait, am I the Dark Messenger now? I feel like this is what the Dark Messenger looked like. Have I just converted myself to the Dark Messenger? I admit I'm now curious what happens if you make it to the end and he tries to extract the Dark Messenger from you. But that's in the DLC, so... unrelated, I suppose. Interestingly, it seems to have forced me to forget that the scroll is a map, as because I can no longer use it for checking the map now. I guess I don't get to remember everything from my previous playthrough, though. Leave, demon. Let's see exactly how fast this goes. It's been a while since I fought him, of course. Maybe he'll kill me. Who knows? Maybe it'll be the end of the run right here. Wouldn't that be something? Ah. Right. I forgot that I have to wait until your leaves are off before I... Oh, he's dead. Oh, goodness, he's dead. Well, alright then. I see how this is going to go. Triple damage is not to be sniffed at, it seems. It seems like all the dialogue is basically exactly the same as it was the first time around. I wonder if there'll be an explanation as to why there's a 5th Folkekin in the DLC in here somewhere. That'd be something, wouldn't it? I suppose getting crushed to death would also kill me instantly, huh? So either one of those is just game over. Good to know. It also occurs to me that if I did want to try going through the dark cave without a candle, this would not be the run to do it, given that the entire dark cave is filled with death pits, and if I mess up once, that's game over. So, yeah, I guess I'm not going to be pursuing that particular achievement today, huh? Oh, he did have the friggin' surfboard thing before. I forgot that was a thing in this particular boss battle. Right, anyway. Yes, hi Ruxton. And then we discovered that he's very short. Poor Ruxton. He's doing his best. Oh, the surfboard actually just serves a purpose as a thing that guards me from his projectiles. I forgot that was basically what's going on here. Oh, yeah, and it's got a laser. Of course it does. Of course it does. And that's it for Ruxton. Man, it's really just not even fair being the Dark Messenger, is it? If he'd actually had this much attack power, I feel like that whole race sequence could have been a lot shorter. I feel like there are a lot more death pits in the Bamboo Creek than there were in the catacombs, and that seems weird. But I guess I'm just hypersensitive to them now that I'm, you know, no longer immune to death. And have only myself to thank for that. Bamboo Creek complete. Howling Grotto next, right. I got 2 more zones to get through, I think, without dying. So far, it's really not been a problem at all, as long as I'm careful around pits. But, well, we'll certainly see how it goes. Crystal Golem. I remember this being the first place I actually died, didn't it? Or died to straight damage from an enemy. We'll see how it goes this time. He does have the capacity to smash me outright, so that could be the end on me. And I don't really remember how the fight goes. Okay. Okay. I'm not supposed to still be up here, I don't think. Oh, whoop. There we go. Now I just need to go back up there. This might end quicker than I expect, because I do a lot of damage now. And he breaks the floor. Now I just need to float around while dealing with the second stage, which is this guy, of course. Right. Oh, but one hit did it. Poor guy. Poor guy. He never did anything to deserve this. I know it to be true. Poor angry sprite thingy. Hey, I made it to Quillshroom Marsh. So now all I gotta do is make it to the Queen of Quills herself, without dying. shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. I think there's a lot fewer death pits here than there are just quicksand pits. Well, I guess I could be proven wrong. In any case, I think I'm almost there. We'll soon see what this whole deal is here. It seems like an arbitrary place to choose to survive until, but also the name of the achievement, which I don't recall at the moment, seems to imply that the conversation with the Queen of Quills will be different, but I'm guessing it would be different anyway, given that Quirrell's not even here. And so Quilble's presence isn't going to make as much difference, I wouldn't think, but who knows. Guess we'll see. I never did get any context as to how Quirrell and Quilble knew each other, aside from that they're both greed demons, so maybe that's all there is to it. I haven't been in the shop in a really long time. What are the shopkeepers doing? Hey, shopkeeper, how you doing? Emerald Golem? Still can't believe you defeated the Emerald Golem. Of course, that's exactly the same. Exactly the same that... Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, but the cabinet's back! Hey, the cabinet's back! Look at that! Please don't touch the cabinet. Okay, cool. Well, that's fine. So maybe I have the opportunity to get the one cabinet conversation I missed? There's some circumstances where the cabinet's slightly different than I'm used to. I don't know. Might be worth a try. Where'd I come from? Which way am I going? This way? This way. Hey! Look where we are. Let me just check in on the shop real quick. I have enough to afford one of the boss thingies anyway. Hi! Chat. Let's talk about the level boss. Be careful, I sense a fallen up ahead. A fallen? You mean like me? Yeah, it's Queen of Quills. Sure. Really, that one monk. About your meeting your match. Good luck. Okay, cool. Well, bye. Let me just... sorry, not the cabinet. The sink. The money sink, please. Apparently the first time I go down here in New Game Plus, we get the same extended animation for it. Hello. I would like a boss thing. Why don't we get the Queen of Quills? It seems appropriate under the circumstances, doesn't it? Queen of Quills, there she is. A fallen messenger of strength unmatched. She sacrificed everything to contain the primal fear. Great. So where is she? Is she here? There she is. There she is. Look at her. She contained the primal fear? Did she contain the primal fear within herself? Is that the whole problem? I wonder. I don't know. Well, in any case. Wait, can I go into the Tower of Time? Aw, not allowed. I guess I can't do time travel yet, so I guess that makes sense. I can't go into the crystal ball either. Good thing the mask's already here, or else this would have been a huge pain to get to the making of the deal part. Hi! Man, your wiggly little braids, what the heck? Are they braids? Cool. Well, anyway, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Ha 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 ha. Wait, that's Crowell. It couldn't be. No, impossible. Kneel before your queen, receive the curse of quills, so she say. Anyway, bonk. I said... Anyway... I don't remember at what point I'm able to hit you is the thing. Like that? Yeah, there we go. And then we just sort of... Okay, cool. Now she's in that mode already, but she's already flashing, so this shouldn't last too long, I wouldn't think. Yeah. This shouldn't be too much of a thing, I wouldn't think. Cool, there we go. Done. No argument here makes it from the beginning of the game to beating the Queen of Quills without dying. I did it. Oh. No argument. Huh? Gotcha. Quilble shows up, but Quirrell's not there to have an argument with because he hasn't brought me back to life at all, and therefore, no argument here. I get it. Okay, cool. Well, I did it. I got an achievement, and the whole scene got skipped because I ruined it by not dying. Well, good to know. Fair enough. Let's go see if there's anything else for me to do out there. I want to know what these guys are called. How come I can't buy an action figure of the little tiny, like, run around demon shark dogs? What the heck? What the heck? Shenanigans. Iron Hood, what the heck? Ogre time! Do you think these guys will care if I have the pistol already? Probably not, huh? Hello. Let's see what you got, little guy. Concern it, the postman. There we go. Yeah, cool. Colas and sushis were not a problem. Up we go. But I already had the power thistle. So now they're just going to sit there until the thistle grows. But I already have the thistle. I could have given it to them. So what's the point in bringing it with you, I wonder? I guess you can just skip the process of planting it. I guess. Ah, whatever. Makes no difference now. I can't even talk to the mask right now. If he doesn't have a joke to tell, he's just got nothing to say anymore since I already took the deal. Guess that makes sense. Is that guy gonna jump himself off the cliff? He sure is. Poor guy. Oh, I nearly fell in myself. Whoa, that would have been bad. That would have been the end of this run right there. Which I guess would be worth seeing as well. I figure even if I do well, I should probably at some point die to see what happens when you actually get a game over in this game, since I've never seen that before. But I'm not going to throw. Not if I have the opportunity to just, like, finish the game in a sitting, which is what's happening so far. But, I mean, once I get through the Tower of Time, I feel like things are going to expand pretty wildly. I don't know what I'll do at that point. I don't know if we're redoing absolutely everything. Getting the melody and everything. That would be a lot to do. That could have been bad. I lost a lot of health against that guy, and I haven't seen a healing gourd in quite some time. I don't remember it being quite so sparse here in the peak, but I guess maybe it is. Bonk. Oh boy. Rooms like this make me real nervous under the circumstances. I'm also getting kinda low on health, actually. I haven't seen a gourd in this entire zone, which is becoming concerning as we go along. Well, I made it to the top. Maybe they just don't drop gourds in the mountain. Except for, you know, right here. Apparently right here. I don't even remember what the boss is of this place. Hey, wait a second, the shopkeeper's gone. Does that mean I can... You really thought it would be that easy? I feel like I only did this... Did I do this here? Cabinet's off limits. Please stop. We're not doing a special edition of the cabinet rent. Did I already do this particular bit? Is this the one I did? Because I remember him coming in through the door like that. Maybe this is the one I already did. I mean it. Don't be that guy. You're being that guy. This is sounding familiar. I feel like I did do this. Fine, be that guy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crazy how countdowns get the feeling something is about to happen, huh? But yeah, I got nothing. If you're hoping for something special, just give up on the cabinet thing already. The cool stuff is up ahead. Did I ever tell you about the guy who stayed late on a Friday night and started writing optional dialogue to add comedic value for those who would bother looking? Imagine reading his ramblings. By the way, if you feel like the cabinet thing is overdone at this point, I agree, but it's totally on you for keeping on trying to open it. Seriously, you can stop this right now. I mean it. So you can put it into this optional bit. Which is good, because I got things to do. If I repeat the same thing 3 times, will you think I'm out of flavor text? We're done here. We're done here. We're done here. I can't believe you. Why won't you move on to something productive? Like maybe advancing the quest you're supposed to care about. I'm not gonna lie, though, when the time comes opening the cabinet will blow your mind. And I'm confident in saying this, even though I know you will be expecting a surprise. So how do you surprise someone who's expecting a surprise? With a meta plot twist, that's how. Now, if you want to know what it is, move on already. I promise it's the fastest way. You're not opening that until the script says you get to anyway. Okay, I'll stop moving back to the beginning now. You really thought it would be that easy. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have seen that bit. Hang on a second. I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna try and figure out where I'm supposed to actually... Like, where does... Bait taken. Be lectured on the power of stories. What? Where? I'm just gonna look it up. I'm looking it up! Messenger bait taken. Just interact with the cabinet at the shop at the Glacial Peak where there's no shopkeeper. The convo goes on for about 5 minutes before the achievement pops. Huh? The shop at the Glacial Peak where the shopkeeper's absent. Keep trying to open the cabinet to learn long, unskippable text. Okay. Do I just have to keep going even though he looped? Is that the idea? Maybe. Okay. Let's just keep going and see what happens. Please stop. Come on, that was a good trick. How are you still trying to open this? It's still going. It's still going. I missed part. I thought you would give up when it looked like I was looping. I did the first time around. If you keep doing that, you will have to sit through a boring tirade. It will be boring and philosophical, and I'll even remove your ability to skip what I'm saying. Fine, here's some insights from Jordan the Wise for you. Life is going to come at you hard, so there are a few things you should know. Most important of all is realizing that you have something to offer the world. But in order to do that, you first need to sort yourself out. Lending your ear to the lessons contained in stories of old is not a bad place to start. You see, as human conscience grew in knowledge, it equally grew in arrogance. We seem to be at this point where the value of stories is lost on us all. Not really caring about morals anymore, we are simply looking to be entertained. But their power on our subconscious is by no means hindered by our intellectual pride. Stories send a clear message to our being, and when told properly, can offer guidance in how to live our lives, impacting us in ways we sometimes don't even notice. In fact, recurring themes more often than not represent archetypes, and contain lessons on how to or how not to behave. Consider dragons for a moment. Imagine dragons, you might say. Fantasy stories always seem to have them hoarding treasure. Not coincidentally at all, two of the biggest innate fears in mammals are fire and reptiles. So dragons are really a metaphor representing that which you fear the most. Now, why would an immortal fire-breathing reptile care to sleep on a pile of gold? The answer can be read between the lines. The treasure you seek is guarded by your greatest fear. Don't get me wrong, the pile of gold is as much a metaphor here as is the mighty beast that doesn't even exist. Find your dragon and slay it, then your treasure will be revealed. This is the wisdom storytellers of old were trying to convey, only they didn't have the scientific method, a framework by which to structure arguments, or even a high IQ audience. The lesson isn't any less important or relevant today, however. That which you most need to discover within yourself is hidden where you least want to look. Now ask yourself, why were you so curious about my cabinet? Are you a very conscientious person, adamant on leaving no stones unturned? Or have you not mastered your insecurities, and the fear of missing out is what's really driving you at this moment? Maybe you are simply hoping to get a laugh out of some unexpected one-liner. Because I'll admit, we both know I could kill the mood right now and tell you about how a depressed clown once attempted to lift his mood by eating bowls of confetti. What I'm getting at is, regardless of your motive here, you have clearly demonstrated curiosity and faith that the world holds surprises for those who take an honest look. While that can certainly be said about the world, it's even more true about your inner self. Now, whether that is scary, insightful, or encouraging depends entirely on how far you have made it on your personal growth journey. Life is made of many exams, most of which will present themselves to you more than once. Betrayal, joy, illness, adventure, treason, cooperation, purpose, loneliness, warmth, loyalty. Indeed, just like stories old and new, life has recurring themes when testing humans. The important part is not whether or not you pass each test, but that you show up, acknowledge your score, and ponder how it can inform who you should become. From there, everything is there inside of you to help you find your own way. Who knows, the underlying meaning of the messenger story might even hit you eventually. But for now, let's get back to your adventure. Thanks, Shopkeep. Bait taken, I got it. I got the achievement. Hooray! I've done it. You really thought it would be that easy? I told you already, the cabinet's off limits. Okay. So I in fact fell for it. The first time around, I fell for it. Well, what do you know about that? Oh, he made it. Here we go. We're doing the thing. Great. Let's see if I can survive this particular encounter. Oh, right, actually, that's right. We don't fight the golem yet. We just have to climb the Tower of Time, right? That's how this works. But wait a second. Isn't the scene after this the scene where I'm supposed to be sending Corbel out to save someone else's life? But Corbel's given up his task. Are they going to blame me for that as well? I mean, it is my fault. It is absolutely my fault, but I wonder if we just won't have that scene. Also, I wonder if when I'm playing the shopkeeper, if I get to have even more glowy eyes, given that, you know, I'm now the Dark Messenger? I don't know. Maybe nothing will change. This is the Western hero. The one who becomes the Western hero. But I can't read it. I wonder what his title was. Like, that's it written right there, but I can't read the font, so I guess I don't get to know. Oh well. The shame, really. Oh god, I'm gonna die here. Oh boy. I forgot how many smashers there are in the tower. I'm worried all of a sudden. The Artificer! Wait, A-R-T-F-I-C-R. He looks taller than I was imagining, given his current figure. That's gotta be the Artificer, doesn't it? Maybe not. I don't know. It's the Drifter, isn't it? It's the Drifter. Okay. Cool, well, never mind then. Now Arcane Golem? Now Arcane Golem. I don't remember how to fight this guy. Let's hope I don't fall off the side. That would kill me. Well, this works. Here, I win. Poor guys. It was over so quickly. They'd waited decades for this. Okay, no, I'm definitely the Dark Messenger. Just so we're all clear on that, I'm definitely the Dark Messenger. Cloud Ruins, right. Do I have to do the Cloud Ruins before I get assigned my post as the new shopkeeper? I guess I do, don't I? Right, because it has to be, we have to go through all the linear parts. This is just where the time travel comes in. I don't even get to know that the message is a map just yet. Right. I've got a ways to go, don't I? Dang, I have to go like through the underworld and etc, etc. Work to do. Manfred. Summon the Manfred. Hello, Manfred. I died so many times in this sequence the first time around. Let's see if I can manage to not have that happen, because it'll be the end of this run. I only get one try now. Hooray, I lived through the first Manfred section. Doesn't mean much yet. Ugh. Smashers. Oh! Oh. They make me so nervous. They're my only source of mortality besides death pits. No, no, no! Oh, right, it's the one that rises slowly. Sure, just keep moving. Should be okay. They're so much scarier than they used to be. What the heck? Horrible, I'm sorry what I said. Manfred's phase 2. Again, Manfred could just end my run right here. This feels a lot longer than I'm remembering. Yeah, okay, good. Made it. Cool. Manfred 2 down. There's what, one more? I think there's one more Manfred sequence. More smashers. Cool, good. Oh no. There's okay, we're good. It's not as bad as it looks. Manfred! Phase 3! Oh boy. Stay on top of it. Oh, excuse me. Not a good time to have that happening. Got him. Screw that guy for some reason. Here we go. Good. Wow, that was actually not as bad as the second one. What the heck? Great. And I think now we just fight Manfred hand to hand, right? Well, I mean, hand to face. Sword to face. And this is a boss fight with a death pit. Let's finish it quickly, if possible. I don't remember how to fight Manfred. Gotta hit him in the face. That's right. Okay. I can get 9-time damage strikes on him every time he does that. The clouds come back eventually, right? I think so. He's already flashing, that's good. Maybe the clouds don't come back eventually. Uh-oh. Wait, doesn't he have like a breathing fire phase that is when the clouds come back? Oh no! That's it, I died. The end. Corbel says no. And I died. So, how did the deal work out for you? Says Corbel. Game over. Great. And that's it. I lose. Nice! Which means that the only achievement I didn't get is getting through the cave in the darkness, which would require an immense amount of work and just a whole bunch of memorization that I'm not certain is entirely worth it. I am curious what happens if you make it to the end and you're still the Dark Messenger, but like, the chances of me making it through all of that without ever dying to anything are very, very slim. So I'm going to call this good, huh? I'm going to call this good. Thank you for watching The Messenger. I had a good time. I enjoyed this game a lot. I feel like someone made a reference that there's another game in the same universe. I'll have to look into it. I'm curious where that goes. But in any case, we're going to call The Messenger good for now. I say for now, but I don't think I'll come back and show you how to get through the cave in the darkness because, I mean, it'll look like a whole bunch of black screens and then eventually I'll get an achievement pop up and that's it. So, not going to worry about it. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time. I will figure something out for next time. It won't be this. It'll be something else. But thank you for watching The Messenger. Had a great time. I'll see you next time.